Drop it.
We are permanently attached to each other, so one car cannot leave without the other. That's why we wait for both cars to be ready. So as we're leaving the lower terminal on this side of the building, heading up the mountain, the other car is leaving the upper terminal on the other side of the building, heading down the mountain. When we arrive at the top, they'll be arriving at the bottom. Now, we are not like a gondola system. We don't have many cars that go round and round. We just have the two cars going back and forth. Now, having said that, we're a little bit more energy efficient because when we stop, our motors stop. Whereas on a gondola system, their cable is constantly going around, constantly using electricity. And it makes up the seasonal workers that you'll see in a variety of places around town. That's why you'll hear a variety of different accents, including at this facility here. So when we left our lower terminal, we were at about 1,300 meters. Now that's about 200 meters above the valley floor. When we arrive at the top, we'll be at about 2,300 meters, which is about 200 meters below the summit. That's a 1 kilometer or 1,000 meter vertical lift, and the track that we're following is about 2.2 kilometers in length, and our traveling time up the mountain from bottom to top is about 7.5 minutes. So we are soon going to come up to and pass around our single support tower. Now it's about 2/5 of the way up the mountain. It's 20 meters tall. As we pass around it, we actually change the angle that we're going up the mountain. We are on a pivot above us. What's going to happen is the car is going to sway a little bit from front to back. It's kind of like being on a big swing, folks. It's very gentle, but just prepare yourselves for it. Watch that you don't lose your balance. So here we go. There's the push, and that's the release. And that's about as close as we get to a roller coaster, folks. That's good. So now if you look off to my immediate left, you'll see the other set of cables. If you follow them up the mountain and behind me, you can now see our other car coming down. Now we will meet it at exactly halfway. Our traveling speed today is 6.5 meters per second. That's about 23 kilometers an hour. So when we pass it, it's like passing a car on the highway. It's going to double the speed. So we're going to pass it at a relative speed of about 46 kilometers an hour. So that's 23 plus 23. There we go. It does go by quite quickly.
It looks so tiny. I know.
So unfortunately, folks, a lot of the mountains are obscured by clouds, so I am going to concentrate a bit on the valley here. So if you look to the right of the back window, you'll see this meandering, milky green colored river. That is the Athabasca River. Now the Athabasca derives itself from the Columbia ice fields about 100 kilometers south of us and will eventually flow into the Arctic Ocean via the Mackenzie River system. So we are starting to slowly come into our upper terminal. In the upper terminal itself, there are washrooms and a gift shop on the main floor.
This is Whistler's Fountain. Mountain ng maninipol. Yan. Ito ang sa side. Tulo uhog. Paglabas pala na uhog, nagyayelo na.
Kantuan siya, no? Ngayon, malamig, nanginginig na ako.